What's going on, guys? I'm back with another one. And I just watched a movie called The Free Fall, starring Andrea Londo, Sean Ashmore, and Jane Badler. First of all, this should mark my triumphant return to doing reviews of movies off of Google Play or Google Movies or whatever they refer to that as. All right. Now, the reason that this is such a big deal is because there's a lot of movies circulating around that I'm not quite sure if I want to watch. Okay. We got movies like Scream or the reboot of Scream or whatever that's supposed to be, where they're trying to get more money out of reduce more money out of a franchise that should already be dead. Okay, they're trying to make us fall back into infatuation with the old people. I mean the old cast of the Scream of the original. All right, and I'm just not interested. Then they have movies like The 355. All right. Yes, it has a all female cast or all female protagonist. Okay. All right. And beautiful women. Some of them are good actresses. But my question is this. What's it about again? Yeah, I'm very curious about that. I know there's spies or something like that. What's the actual premise of the movie? Once again, I need that explained to me. It's cool that they're all female kids. Okay, cool. So what's the point of the movie? If someone explain that to me, get back to me. We'll talk. All right. Then we have movies like Sing 2. Let me explain something about myself that probably shouldn't be explained, but I'm gonna do it anyways. First of all, I don't watch movies like this anymore. Not I watch cartoony Disney cartoony movies. Okay? Anime and all that. Yes. This no. I'm not 10. I'm no longer 10 years old. So that's one reason I won't be watching that. Also, I don't like how they tried to pull me in with the U2 song. Every time they show this trailer, I'm almost like, man, I guess I should see the movie. I like U2 and their music, and they really did a great, reiteration of that song. And I'm like, no, I have to catch myself every time. No, don't do it. Okay. And so that is why I have made my triumphant return back to Google Play. All right, and I'm going to watch the movie The Free Fall. And now here's the review. The Free Fall, for those who don't know, for those who are not aware, you absolutely have a pass this time. All right, because I'm back in the Google Play zone. All right, where you have to swipe up and down just to find something that calls out to you. All right, you have to look at several trailers before you're convinced that this is what I want to watch. All right, so no one's going to really know about this. Okay, that's what you get with the Google Play game. Not a bad thing. I'm just being honest. So I'll let you pass that time. The Free Fall is pretty much about this woman named Sarah, who in the beginning witnesses a murder slash suicide. I'm not going to say how it related to her, in what way, but she witnesses this. Okay? And after that, she tries to or attempt to kill herself. Right, slit her wrist. Somehow or for some reason, after not succeeding with that, she wakes up in a house with a husband I think she forgot she had. All right. So and and the whole time she's trying to figure out what's going on because she keeps having flashes and visions of things that might or might not be real. And at the same time, her husband is acting extremely shady. Okay, and she has to figure out what is going on. Am I insane or am I a sane person? That's the premise of the movie. Positives. I'd say the best thing going for this movie, the best thing going is the fact that I was trying to figure out what was going on the entire time. It's the mystery of the movie. What actually is going on here? All these flashes and this and that and so much going on. You don't even know if this is real or not. Okay? And so it's messing with your mind. It's playing games with the audience as well as the lead character. And that was the most interesting thing that I can pull. That the most interesting thing I can pull from this film, honestly. A second thing that I liked about this. The husband's deceit game was crazy. He's doing this thing to her throughout the whole movie. What they call it now gaslighting. He's making her think, "Oh, you're just tired. You're not well. Yeah, I know you saw that, but no, you're not well. That's your mind is. You need more rest." It's like, Jesus, how much more rest does she need? You know what I'm saying? She needs a lot of rest, obviously. Uh, and for some reason, her wounds keep, or her slice wounds on her arm keep, coming back open or something. Yeah, and he did a very good job at just being a manipulative person. He kind of reminded me of a B-rated uh Sean Patrick. What was the guy's name? It'd be at the bottom of the screen. The guy who played Doogie Howser. He might be a B-rated version of Doogie Howser. Okay, but I know he's Bobby from X-Men, the old X-Men. I know he's that guy. Okay, uh, he just did a great job at being that guy. That guy. Last positive for this. This has somewhat of an okay twist. All right. It's not a fantastic gonna blow you away type twist. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's just simply when you get to and you start to figure out towards the end of the movie what's really going on. I was like, oh, so that's what's going on. Oh, okay. Why didn't I see that? I figured it was something like that. What it revealed, it was something on that order. I figured that, but not quite the way that they decided to do it. Not the way they did it. That little jump and turn around at the end is like, oh. But once you notice what's going on, you're going to kind of like, okay, if that's going on, then let me guess, this is going to happen next. Interesting. I'll give it that. Interesting. Now let's get to the negatives because it's going to be a little healthy list there. My first negative. This movie has a lack of subtlety about it. All right. Like I said, this movie begins with a murder slash suicide. Okay. Now, while I'm not complaining because that keeps the movie interesting when you start off like that. Very interesting. It keeps your attention. Right, of course. But at the same time, Jesus, just pull back a little bit. Pull back just a little bit. All right, there's so much random crap going on in this movie so much that your mind just gets numbed out after a while. Like, why is this going on? Why is that? What? Hold on. What just happened? Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out what just happened there. And I'm not sure if all that was necessary. You have to have, a movie like this, just kind of sort of ease up on the thrill, the horror. All right, let that craziness, that insanity rise. Don't just hit me in the face without the credits. The credits couldn't even roll yet, and we got people and killing themselves already. Okay, so just be a little subtle with it. All right, that makes the movie more. You know, it makes me anticipate what's going to happen a little more when I'm not just hit from left to right with different crap. Another negative about this, like I just kind of mentioned, there's a certain scene in here or a visual that she has that is so damn repetitive. Okay, I swear to you, they've had to show this part about 15 times, and it has to do with, I guess, something that happened while she was trying to kill herself. It's blood all over the place, whatever. She's crawling somewhere. They show this scene a lot. There's a high abundance of this. This is scene shown in the movie. They do not need to show it that much. That was completely unnecessary to do that. And that's not the only one that they keep showing. All right, but that is the most shown scene throughout the film, and it becomes annoying. Like, why are they doing this? What is the point of this? I'm getting aggravated. This isn't like exciting me. This isn't making me like, oh my God, why that scene? It's so incredible. Keep showing it. No one's saying that. No one's saying that. Another negative about this. I think this goes without saying, or maybe it doesn't. Uh, this movie has some of the worst acting I've seen in quite the while. Okay, all right. I think the only two people who do fairly decent jobs, of course, are the two main actors and actresses. And maybe the female actress is probably the best one out of here. The girl that plays Sarah, yeah, she does a decent job. I'm not saying that the other guy did a bad job. He did a great job at being the gaslight man. All right, he did a great job at that, but he put it on a little too thick. All right, he was trying to do a little too much with the acting. It was to a point of complete cheese. That's why it reminded me of the Neil Patrick Harris fella. All right, it reminded me of that guy because I'm not saying he's a bad actor either, but come on, man, come on, man. It only works in certain movies. This not like this, not like this. It's kind of push back on that. Hold back a little bit, man. All right. Last negative for this. This movie barely made sense. It barely made any sense at all. The only thing that saves this movie is the twist. And that even after that, it's just like, oh, okay. Lackluster. Completely lackluster. All right. I guess it makes you be like, oh, I guess I guess that's why this happened and this happened. But at the same time, there's a dinner scene in this movie where the our lead actress performs a violent act on one of the dinner guests, and it was, some would say it's warranted, and it was, she, they let her slide on doing this, but the reaction that they give when she does this is not a reaction that you think they have. Right? Matter of fact, everybody was cool with this. Everybody thought it was funny when they should have been getting up to run. All right, so yeah, and because of stuff like this, I've got to give this a eh. Yes, a eh. It's just an eh. Okay, it's the only thing saving this movie once again is the twist, is the semi interesting twist to this, which is not enough. It's not enough, okay? And I feel like they're going to take the twist and run with it. This was not the end of this. There will be more. I guarantee you that. I feel like there will be a free fall part 2. All right. Press that like button, share the video, and if you haven't subscribed, you better do it.